Welcome to video 6 in our student PD session. In this video, we're going to talk about everything associated with your live sessions. So we're back in our learning schedule for our physics class, and I showed you that you can access your live session through these links. But there's also going to be a second page for you all to access your live sessions as well. And this will have your live session link. So this is the ongoing live session link. This will be used for the whole year. By clicking on the link, it will take you directly into Microsoft Teams. So once you're in Microsoft Teams, you basically click the join button, and inside, this is your virtual classroom. So obviously your teacher will be on the other side presenting a lesson. There are several features inside this Microsoft Teams. The first thing that you have to understand is that for administrative purposes, these lessons will be recorded. And so if you wear hijab, for example, you'll want to make sure that you're wearing hijab during the lesson, because it will have administrative access for later viewing if necessary. So there are several features that you will use inside your virtual class. The first thing is the raising your hand feature. If you have a question, you don't quite understand something, you can click the raise your hand feature, and what will happen is that it will be seen by the teacher that you're raising your hand. Okay? You can also submit a question. So by clicking on the conversation tab right here, you can actually send a message to your teacher saying, could you please explain, dot, 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 and it will send a message to your teacher. If you want to lower your hand, you just click it again and it lowers your hand. Let's say that, for example, you want to change your background, which is very important in order, for the security and the safety and your own privacy. So from the triple dots here, you click on the triple dots, and there's several things, okay? You can show the meeting notes. You can enter full screen. But what we want to do is we want to see show background effects. When you click on the background effects, what will happen is that if you choose this one, it'll just show your regular background. If you choose this one, it'll blur your background. And then you have a choice between several types of backgrounds, real looking backgrounds, or imaginary backgrounds that you can use in your background, so people won't see your room or wherever you're studying. Okay, so that's one of those features. Your teacher may also at times ask you to share your screen or to share a presentation. In order to do that, that's this box right here. It has a box with an up arrow, and you can choose different things to share. So for example, you can share your screen from your laptop here, or you can upload a PowerPoint that you may have made with your team. Now, generally the PowerPoints won't be up here, so you'll have to go to the Browse section, and you can upload a PowerPoint from your computer. Okay? You can also have access to the whiteboard as well. By clicking on the whiteboard, you will have the ability to use the whiteboard to solve problems and the like. And your teacher may also grant you access. So for example, by clicking this black pen, I'm able to write something. I can make a notepad as well and type, or use text boxes. I can erase mistakes by clicking on the eraser. And we can stop presenting to get out of the whiteboard feature. So that's some of these features that you'll have. Your teacher will also at times put you in breakout groups as well. Okay? And so the way these breakout groups work, your teacher may say, for example, hey, look, I want you all to go into these breakout rooms and to work on a particular assignment as a smaller group. Okay? And so the way that you do that is you will access this left bar right here, and you will go to Teams. When you click on Teams, it has the team that you belong to for that particular class. So for example, let's say that I belong to this team right here. Then when I click on this team, any work that my teacher has assigned me will be in here. I can work with a smaller set of my classmates from here, and we can actually set up another meeting as well in a smaller group by clicking on the Meet button here. If we want to go back into our class, we could simply click back on that class where we will rejoin, and we've rejoined our group. So we've talked about several things here. We've talked about how to raise your hand, how to send a message. You can see all the different people that's in your class from here, from the show participants. We've talked about how to change your background. We've talked about how to share your screen and how to use the interactive whiteboard. And the last thing that we talked about is how to access your separate, smaller breakout groups by going to the Teams button here.